my hands
Yeah.
warm.
So all these cameras, like the people that film it, is it their camera?
Yeah,
Or
pretty much.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
However, they pay you more if you have your own,
Yeah.
and that's one they need to do. So
No, it's pretty hectic.
yeah, the thing is, people who have their own camera gear, they're the ones who do all the Fox gigs.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, like the FFA Cup, or the FFA Cup. The other one was like that was filmed locally, like Russ did that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Where are we at? What's it called?
Oh, 255.
Funny. Let's go like 258 or something.
Yeah.
Funny, I was looking at the car park, thinking I wasn't going to get one, but there's so many parks right at the end, but everyone wants to park really close.
Oh no, I hate parking there in the afternoon
Yeah.
because I always park very close when I film rugby league. So
Yeah.
because you know it's around 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
10 in the morning. So
you're beating everyone out of you.
yeah. Yeah, so I am buying my own equipment. I think most of the things.
Well, the camera's cost. I've got like an older, I've just got like a basic 60D camera from a few years ago that I like film vlogs on, but
yeah, I got a 650D.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, great DSLR.
Yeah.
But I know this camera they own, and it's actually a different camera compared to the ones that they usually give to everyone.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Technically, this doesn't need a mixer, but yeah, they just gave me
It's
one.
just the safety of it.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny, one time someone was like, oh, it's just a one caller, so we'll just do it out of
I know that.
out of the camera or whatever.
Yeah, the equipment. As I said, I'm slowly buying up my equipment.
Yeah.
So the bottom case, that's mine.
Yeah.
All things electrical. So I have an extension and power cable.
Yeah, where's the power cable run from?
I think down there, but the one here isn't mine.
Yeah.
Because this is one of the grounds where you don't need it. So
Yeah, I always get nervous. I'm like, I wonder if they'll ever like run out of battery during the game or something.
yeah, so everything electrical and most audio equipment. As far as basic audio equipment goes, so the microphone, that's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. The XLR cable, that's mine as well. But I do aim to get a tripod on the camera. So the camera I want is like $3.5 grand,
Yeah.
but it does 4K and it has 2 outlets.
And if you do that, then you can get the Fox gigs.
Right when I start.
Let's do it. Wonderful conditions here, round 16, WNPL at O'Connor Oval. This clash between Canberra Olympic and Woden Weston, thanks to Bar TV Sports and Capital Football. Should be a fantastic game, this one. It's nice and sunny here today in the capital, 14 degrees at the moment. Canberra Olympic, they're looking to bounce back from a big loss last week to Belconnen United. They host Woden Weston on this Sunday afternoon. Olympic did have an off day. I guess as much as Belconnen had an on day, they've been the ladder leaders all season. They've been strong, and they seemingly finished every chance last weekend. Andrew Woodman, he was missing some key players there, possibly back this week, and he'll be hoping that they should be on song in this one. Now, their draw with Gungahlin United 2 weeks ago has now sort of been sandwiched in between two heavy losses, so, I mean, anything is possible for this Olympic side. I think they're missing, players like Meg McLaughlin who have sort of gone on to other things in their careers. They're not playing football anymore in the capital, so losing a player of Meg McLaughlin's calibre is always going to be difficult for a side like Canberra Olympic, but they could really do something this afternoon against a Wanderers side that is looking to keep in touch in the finals here. Now Samantha Briggs, her last gasp winner last week, actually ensured that they made in contention for finals and a draw last night between, just trying to think who played last night to keep them in the hunt for the finals, but I do know it is between Gungahlin United, the Academy, and Woden Weston. Of course, Woden Weston need to probably win all of their last 3 fixtures to make it into the finals. We'll have a look at the sides now. Canberra Olympic coming in with a 4-4-2 formation. Angelica Pahina, she'll start in the goalkeeping position. Alexandra Cook in number 16. Emily Dillon, Keely Passfield, Selena Vecchi, Emma Croker, Lily Dawson is off the bench. Kiara Gaspari, Eleanor Jones, and the forwards finish off with Emma Finch and Emma Gow. On the bench, Georgina Woodward, Chris Mans, Even Crimmins, Cindy Chalker, and Renee Mostrolembo. Now, it's a solid side as well for Woden Weston. Of course, they did make the FFA Cup final earlier this year, so they are a quality outfit that on their day can cause some problems for their opposition. Woden Western side for today: Christina Esposito, Shaquille Chong, Taylor Zanotto, Jemima Miller-Carton, Sarah Whitfield, Ellen Brown, Sophia Christopherson, Aisha Rebello de Andrade, Anna Vandenbroek, Alex McKenzie, and Cassia McGlashan round out the 11. Not sure what formation they'll play, but I dare say they'll go quite attacking in this one. Olympic getting some final words in. Perfect conditions here for football at O'Connor. Just a few patches on the oval, but it should play quite evenly. Of course, it's also used for rugby league, so it does get quite a lot of use, this enclosed oval here at O'Connor. It's a wonderful ground. A couple of magpies flying around. That could be a good omen for the Wanderers here this afternoon. So we'll just await the players to make their positions. Of course, just repeating, the Wanderers still a massive chance of making the finals here. When you consider Gungahlin United's run home, but it's been a season of many surprises, but so far it's been Belconnen's season, but as we've seen previously, anything's quite possible in this league. So just waiting for the Wanderers to take their position. Of course, they'd love to get some of the quality of Anika Shu back in their side, but don't have her today. It'll be Chong to kick us off here at O'Connor. So it's a tentative start. Just looking to control it. It's a nice bit of play there from McKenzie. Plays it back to Brown, and now out here just controlled. In this case it's McGlashan. She can't find the pass, and it's cut off. In this case, McGlashan is able to cut it off, but that one is easily dealt with on this occasion. It's a nice one in midfield there by McKenzie. Can't find a through ball on that occasion. So a nice ball in this time from DeAndrade. Tight in the clinches early. And this time won't run out. Emma Croker was out there trying to get that one. It will be a Woden Western throw here. Looking for the early goals. On this occasion, it's cut off by Passfield. Now Mackenzie getting on the ball. She plays a lovely ball looking for Christopherson. She'll beat Dillon to the ball. Looks to turn her inside out. Nice work from the defender there in Dillon, and Christopherson wins her side a corner. The first one of this match. Just waiting for Mackenzie to gather this one up. Early chance for Woden, Weston. Mackenzie. It's a lovely ball in. Looking to get ahead on it was Whitfield. Couldn't find it. Zanotto will track it down. Looks to play a ball back inside, this time taken by Jones. McGlashan puts her under some sort of duress, but it falls to Veshy. And able to clear this time Olympic. So some solid work in midfield now. This time through Dawson. Her pass goes a little bit wayward, taken by Vandenbroek. So just still feeling each other out here, both these sides. Just trying to get a feel on how they're going to go. And again, there's another turnover in midfield. Brown has a chance to play it wide, looking for McGlashan. Worn really tightly there by Dillon. That's going to be a good contest here on the right side for Woden Weston. Of course, Emma Gow getting back in defence to help out as well. So it's all hands on deck for Olympic early in this one. Dillon wears one, then gets it to Gow. Now it's looking to clear, but that one's one on that occasion. Lovely one in from... Left that one, and it's Mackenzie again. Wins it back from Gow. Now it's told to get it on, and does on this occasion. Again, this one will just fall backwards, and Vandenbroek will be able to play it back. So Esposito, a little bit out of ground there, but just looking to control it. It's a lovely ball inside, but this time can't control it. Again, McGlashan in midfield, this time dispossessed. And we're looking for Gow on that occasion, can't hold it. And Christopherson just dispossessed on that occasion. So it's played back in. Looking for the other Emma, that was Finch on that occasion. Lovely work from Dawson, dispossessed by DeAndrade. It's played into that corner now, and Olympic will have the chance here. So just waiting to take that throw was Dillon. Sends it in. Again dispossessed, this time by Christopherson. Does well. Only as far as the line, however. She goes back on this occasion. Gets around Dillon. That's a nice touch from Christopherson. I thought she received a little bit of contact from Gaspari. Just controlling it, Alex Mackenzie. Just lovely footwork in midfield. It's played wide on this occasion to Zanotto. She's still onside. Got numbers running into the box now. It's a wonderful ball back to Mackenzie. Just a little bit high perhaps. Now Gaspari clearing. Finds Finch. Spreads it a little bit wider to Croker. The Emma's combining here, and only as far on that occasion to Brown. And now McGlashan. Wonderful first touch on that occasion to get around Dawson. Then asking a little bit too much of Zanotto on that occasion. So now McGlashan turns it over, but then loses it herself. Now it's out to Croker. Looks to play Finch in, can't control it. Mackenzie getting through a mountain of work early. Passes it back to Miller Carton. Now it's worked across. On that occasion it was Dawson dispossessed by Mackenzie, who's having a massive influence at the moment. Now Zanotto plays McGlashan. Goes across to Christopherson. Heavy challenge there from Dylan, but it was good on that occasion. DeAndre. Now Mackenzie plays a wide ball to Zanotto, still onside. Forced to go back, but on that occasion the Olympic defence was right up to the challenge. Of course, purely playing for pride, the Olympic side for the rest of the season. Things haven't gone their way thus far, but no reason why they can't spoil the party for the Wanderers today. That's a wonderful ball. This time finding McGlashan, and she went looking for Chong, couldn't find her. Wonderful challenge there. Played back and it'll go all the way this time to Bahina. Playing in the cap. Plays a low driving ball only as far as Mackenzie. Controls it. Lovely first time shot just left. So it was the first real shot of the game here for Woden Weston, the Wanderers. Now Dylan plays it back. Gow gets up. Tried to play it to Dawson, couldn't quite find her. Now McGlashan. Chong would have been offside, I dare say, but Mackenzie, a nice little touch, gets herself out of trouble. Couldn't be controlled on this time. Vandenbroek. Now back inside. And on that occasion it was Gaspari who was a little bit too powerful, was looking for Finch, and that's an easy one for Esposito. Still 0-0 here, early days. Wonderful ball. That time Dawson just couldn't control it. Now Chong. So much time to get that touch. Beats one. Gets around a second. Advantage is being played. And McGlashan dispossessed. A strong tackle on that occasion, and still no fouls coming, and some good football all round there. It's played here to McGlashan. Plays it inside, then Gow tries to dispossess her. Still being met with some sort of resistance from Jones. Now played back to DeAndre. And Brown. Mackenzie looks wide. Zanotto can't keep it in. So just looking to stretch it on that occasion. That was the first time we sort of saw the Wanderers switch play. They're looking to work over in a Olympic defence in this one. But at the moment, Olympics sort of holding their ground, but Zanotto steals it again in the half. Just can't quite get out at the moment. Played on that occasion from Whitfield. Chong with some nice touches. Plays it wide. Christopherson, can she keep it in? She can. Dylan's right there though. Strong win there from the the left back for Canberra Olympic, has been quite strong early in this one. That's a poor pass looking for Gow coming out of defence again. The Wanderers just winning the territory battle at the moment. So it's in that time, no real target, more just put to space. Mackenzie, accidental handball there. She's controlling that midfield quite all right at the moment. Dylan will take. Sends it high to midfield. All the time in the world here for Croker. Can't quite control it. Mackenzie, again, just too strong in midfield. Bearing down on the box now. Takes a touch, takes another touch, and just met in strong contact. But I think it'll be a corner. No, it's a goal kick. That one's sorely been missed there by the referee. But that's the way it rolls sometimes. So a bit of luck there going Olympics' way. Just struggling to get to position here, Olympic. It's played out here by Pahina. Nice ball across to Passfield. Just controlled on that occasion by Vecchi. Croker in a strong tackle met by Vandenbroek. Perhaps a chance for Olympic to get forward. Put some pressure on with a shot, perhaps. No real options or urgency from the throw. Go short looking for Croker, and that's a poor outcome for Olympic. This was their first sort of real chance in this game to get up the field, and end up just throwing it straight back to Woden Weston. But that's a bit of a risky ball out of the box from Esposito. Turn from McGlashan was good. Can't get around the second time. It's wonderful defence on that occasion by Jones, the defensive midfielder, just getting back and plugging a hole at the moment. Croker. Again looking for McGlashan. Zanotto. Lovely turn the first time. Then the second time was looking for Mackenzie. Might go in and win it herself here. Can't quite. On that occasion it was Miller Carton. Can't play it as far as she'd like. That was a good challenge on that occasion by Whitfield. Now it comes one. Zanotto. A misread on that occasion by Passfield, and a shot from Zanotto just to the left of the stick. But they're looking dangerous, Woden Weston here, the Wanderers. Just get the feeling an opener isn't too far away. Of course, still in finals contention with a couple of results going their way. They'll still need a couple more results over the coming weeks to make it. On this occasion, Mackenzie plays it down, looking for Christopherson. Now McGlashan, the turn was good. Plays wide to Mackenzie, getting through a mountain of work early. Looks to get around Dylan. On that occasion, kept her feet. It's a wonderful ball inside. That was looking for Whitfield, who couldn't quite turn it back in. On this occasion, Dylan in a wrong contest with Christopherson. Woden Weston really on the attack here. So it's a good ball in. It'll be a corner on this occasion, so Mackenzie will be able to send it in. So in here from Mackenzie. It's a wonderful ball. Can't get to it. Christopherson. And Brown, first time. Accidental handball off Gow, but it's play on. DeAndre, and the speculative shot just couldn't quite get it to come around. So just be a little bit of time off here as Bahina goes to get the ball from the bushes. It's a bit tough as a goalkeeper when you have to go searching for the ball after a sequence like that. She won't mind. Chance to reassess, and instead goes a short one on that occasion to Passfield. It's a good ball. Bit of miscommunication though, but works out okay for Olympic. Vecchi. Look for Croker on that occasion, just straight off the chest and out of bounds. So that one in from Zanotto. Mackenzie looks to play Christopherson in. She'll find it on the edge of the box. She'll play it back in, and on that occasion, lovely work from Bahina in goal. She just rolls it short. They were able to work it out through Cook. Looking sideways now. Gow getting back. It's looking for options. Plays it long down the line, looking for Finch. This will be a good contest with Brown. Brown wins out, manages to play it back to Esposito. He's not careful, and then just plays it to is it on this time Christopherson? There's runners in the box here. If she can get there, she does. Plays it back looking for Miller-Carton. Can't quite get there. And then a shot from Chong, and just couldn't quite get the purchase that she wanted. But positive signs on that occasion from Woden Weston, looking to play much more attacking. On that occasion, Zanotto, now Miller-Carton. Strong take there. That's played long. Mackenzie now moving into a more central back roll. Played by Esposito, looking for Miller-Carton, couldn't find her. Brown goes wide, looking for Christopherson. Good on that occasion from Dylan. Plenty of talk out there from Woden Weston. Mackenzie, she can't quite keep it in. A collision with the linesman. Played on the inside. And Whitfield, wonderful there. So now it's able to come wide. Passfield, not a whole lot of options, so runs out of space there looking for Vecchi. Plays it wide, now Whitfield in the fence. Can't control it. That's wonderful touch on that occasion from Jones, just sending Miller-Carton the wrong way. That's a lovely wide ball looking for Croker. Now this is a chance for Olympic. Numbers in the box. Hits the back of Whitfield's head with that cross. Just probably needed to get it a little bit lower looking for Finch. That's positive for Olympic. Just showing how fast they can be on the counter-attack. Perfect conditions Here about 14 degrees at O'Connor. Of course, all the action being brought to you by Bar TV. Clearance there from the Wanderers. Now short ball. Just sort of tripped over her own feet there, Vecchi, but manages to win the throw. Not a whole lot of movement ahead as the Wanderers, of course, they won't want to go behind. Plays it again. Just over the head. A lovely ball in, looking for Gow. That one fell to Croker. Good contest, and it'll be a corner. Mackenzie not happy with that one, but not a whole lot she can do. That's the call that's been made. So a little bit of the rub of the green early coming for Olympic with these corners. We played in by Finch, the striker. It's a short ball. Nearly catches them all off guard. Now she plays it back in. It's a high ball. It's going to be a hard one. Esposito gets a fist to it. A strike on that one, on that time by Jones. Goes across the face. Dylan can't get there, and it's going to be cleared by Christopherson. So now Olympic pressing, this time through Dylan. Throw a little bit disappointing on that occasion, and Whitfield's able to clear it. Good challenge there by Chong. Now played all the way back here to Pahina. Goes back to Passfield. Oh, gets herself into trouble there and stolen by McGlashan. Has Chong on the inside. Has Mackenzie. Pass was just a little bit too strong, and now Christopherson straight at Passfield. Or Pahina, sorry, but it was really Olympic playing themselves into trouble on that occasion, and Wanderers nearly made them play that creative front three that they have. And here's one of them at the moment, Zanotto. Was looking for Chong, couldn't find her on that occasion, cut off by Cook. Now Passfield has a wide to Croker. Fell over her own feet with the pass again, but goes back and wins it. That's good from the youngster. Now ball looking for Finn. She is onside here. It'll be a race with Brown. She has a shot, looks to chip it. Well, I think if it was rugby league, it would have been a conversion, but sadly, we're playing football and she'll get nothing for that. She did have Gow on her inside. I just wonder whether Finch would have liked to have taken a first touch, and instead of sort of rushing that shot and setting it sky high, he would have loved to have challenged Esposito there, and didn't seem to do it at all. So now no pressure here coming out of... They're letting Brown just march up the field here. A bit strange. Now the pressure comes, and a bit weird though, no pressure really coming until they get to halfway. So it's a lovely throw in from DeAndre. Now it's Gow, can't control it. Brown plays McGlashan. She's getting through a mountain of work. Chong can't keep herself on side. There's a creative ball there from McGlashan. Just couldn't find the link-up play there, but creating plenty of chances at the moment. Again, they just sort of slow it down. They go back to Pahina. Now Cook plays Gow. Looks for Dylan. Lovely touch over the top. That was just as nice on that occasion. Plays Finch, a nice through ball. Vandenbroek getting across, but that was some lovely play from Olympic to build up there. That ball from Gaspari back to Gow, and then Gow's past to Finch, but just fortunate for the Wanderers there that Vandenbroek was coming across. We sent in again by Finch. Finch goes short. Dealt with on that occasion quite easily. Ball goes into the bushes, so just waiting to see if there's another ball in the vicinity. And a lovely play there from the linesman. Nice touch. But again allows Woden Weston to just set up here. Might be going for Dylan at the back post here. It's a lovely ball in. Esposito caught. It'll fall on that occasion to Gaspari, and really couldn't get a handle on it. The ball was coming at a rate of knots rather than take that touch. Just sort of hit it first time, spinning. Extremely hard to hit those ones, and a chance goes begging as Esposito goes and gets that ball. Now it's Whitfield. Plays it wide to Vandenbroek. A nice first touch, but runs out of space there. They go quick. This time looking for Finch. Whitfield's there. Now McGlashan. Nice control. Just nice little contest there. Now Chong on the head. It was Zanotto that time. Managed to keep it in Olympic. I don't know if they wanted to do that because Zanotto was stealing. They've got one-on-ones down the field. Can't quite get it there. DeAndre. It's a good contest there. Not coming from the referee, and Dylan sends it out and says, we'll just settle things down for a moment. So in here to Mackenzie, straight under pressure, back to DeAndre. And then stolen here. Finch, it'll be a race. Whitfield will win it. Because playing in that number 4 jersey. Now Whitfield. Oh, just takes the pace off the ball on that occasion. Allowed Gaspari to work herself into it. Finch is in an onside position here. She beats one. It's going to be Esposito who has to come out and does very well on that occasion. Now plays a high one. Will it bounce? It won't. Dylan next one to it. Dawson on that occasion. It's played all the way back off the deflection. So still 0-0 here. Could go either way. Olympic working themselves back into this contest after the Wanderers really sort of dominated the opening. I still feel on the balance of things the Wanderers look the team most likely to score and break the deadlock here, but just have to wait and see. On this time Vecchi and Zanotto, the two number 5s on that left side for the Wanderers. Now play back. Good by Passfield. Oh, but there's trouble here if McGlashan steals it, but Vecchi's right there. Good challenge from the right back. Does very well on that occasion. Getting plenty of numbers forward. Played short to Zanotto. Just happy to keep forcing it out. Canberra Olympic could really be the party spoilers here and put an end to Woden Weston's season with a draw here or a win. Of course, Woden Weston needs to win to keep their slim finals chances alive, but some tough games coming up for those around them. And that one will bounce off the corner flag. Unlucky on that occasion, and that'll be a corner. So Mackenzie will send it in. Had Vandenbroek short. Opts not to take it. Sends a lovely ball into the box. McGlashan gets the back of her head to it. It's cleared. It'll bounce once. It's anyone's ball after that. Brown and Finch, a good challenge. And now down to Dawson. Good on that occasion by Croker to get across. So now Mackenzie, no real options, so it takes a touch. So it runs into a bit of trouble. Push back now. Finch happy to let that one go, and Miller Carton is able to play it back to Whitfield. She had a few too many wheat beaks this morning and sends that one over everyone. So now it comes to Passfield. Just controlling it at the moment. Mackenzie falls over her own feet, gets back up, and nearly wins the football, but good from Dawson, and Finch gets the first touch. Esposito will come out, and that's a strong effort there from the keeper. Esposito gets out and stops that one-on-one chance that Finch had created. Now Miller Carton out to Mackenzie, just sort of a bit one out at the moment. Here come Olympic. This time through Jones, plays Finch. Looking for Gow. No, Finch will be called offside. Perhaps not a whole lot in it. There nonetheless, McGlashan now sort of working into a wing role. Looks to play Miller Carton. Stripped of it this time. Dawson to Finch. Finch goes missing. Vandenbroek. Zanotto, a lovely first touch to get around Vecchi. Has some players on her inside. Opts to go wide to Vandenbroek again. Passfield right there with her. She gets in onto the box. Can she turn? Can she play? Goes to the top of the box where no one was. Needed to play it a little bit straighter. Didn't on that occasion. Whitfield, though, cleans up at the back for the Wanderers. Just played back inside. A bit of a miscommunication. Gow plays it to Finch, who I think's running on a little bit of empty. Just for the time being. A couple of sprint efforts. Now, lovely ball on that occasion. Thought Chong was offside there, not called by the linesperson, Christopherson. DeAndre plays it short for Chong. Where's that one? Now it's played to McGlashan with a hand. Not called. And Chong will score! Well, there's a bit of controversy about that one. It looked for all money like McGlashan had got her elbow to that one. Wasn't picked up by the linesman and wasn't picked up by the referee. And then Chong gets on the end of it and sends it searing into the left corner. It's just going to be checked here, though. So just waiting on the call here from the linesman. It's been given the all clear, much to the bemusement of the Olympic defenders, and I think they have a case. I do think they have a case there. But it's a much-needed goal there for the Wanderers. They're one step closer to keeping their finals dream alive. Shaquille Chong getting the opening goal here. It was a searing shot. First touch, it was fantastic. So maybe that'll give Olympic a bit of fire in the belly to come back here. Croker, good challenge, can't quite win the ball. So that will be the talking point. Sometimes a bit of luck goes your way, and I think it did on that occasion for Woden. Weston looked like a fair charge down on that occasion from McGlashan, probably ruled to be accidental, but was in a position where your hands normally wouldn't be. But it's all done and dusted now as the Wanderers lead 1-0. It's played short here to Brown. He goes to McGlashan. Stolen by Gown. Nice touch. Looking for her again. The two number 9s, Brown and Gow. Now played wider. A nice ball. Cut off on that occasion by Whitfield. Now played short to McGlashan. Can she keep it in? She does. Now plays Chong, the goal scorer. It's a wonderful ball. On that occasion, dealt with right by Pahina. Christopherson stays on side, but Cook manages to get it out. So a bit of spice in this one after that goal. Long ball in, only as far as Cook. It falls to McGlashan. She can't get a left boot to it. Could have very easily been 2-0 in the space of a couple of minutes. Looking to settle it down, does Pahina. Only as far as Mackenzie. Didn't enjoy that one. Just this time a nice little nut on that occasion around Miller Carton. But look at Mackenzie here. Wonderful ball looking for Christopherson. Dylan will beat it to it, and wonderful challenge there by both players. Played in quickly to Chong. Just got to be careful chopping around the box there. It falls to Zanotto. Can't quite get enough on it, Pahina. Surprised our official hasn't used the dissent rule just yet. Of course, if you are giving lip service to the official, they have every right to give you 10 minutes in the sin bin. Hasn't been used on this occasion. Now Croker can't control it. Zanotto back to Vandenbroek. Lovely first touch to get around Croker. He comes back and somehow McGlashan gets there first. Plays it back inside. Looking for Vandenbroek and just can't wheel the left reg around. So Pahina now goes short again. That's been a theme of a lot of her releases so far in this game, and it's also been a theme. It sort of gets to that point for Olympic and it all just breaks down. Whitfield goes high, can't control it. There's good pressure there from Olympic. So Vandenbroek again. Vecchi in. And that one just runs out. It's just slowed down a touch after that goal from Chong. The Wanderers feel like they don't have to quite chase this game now that they've got the lead. They can sort of just continue to play the way they have been playing and not force anything. That's a wonderful ball looking for Finch. It just bounced off her head at the point where I feel like she would have liked the ball to have run through. Now Dawson was looking for Jones. Now Gow. Good challenge there by Mackenzie. It's wonderful work from the midfielder there. That's strong work. Now it's out here to Christopherson. Got runners forward, but that one's cut off really well by Cook. Now Vandenbroek. Two number 5s will go head to head, but I think it'll beat them both. It does. Nice in on this occasion. Now it falls. Now it comes across. Christopherson dispossessed on that occasion by Dawson. Goes inside. Look for Gaspari, looking for Finch. Oh, Esposito. Just took a little bit of time to go down and get that one. Did do it in the end. So comes the Vandenbroek, nice and wide. Just running out of space. Been a theme all day that they've had to push wide to get their chances. This one, again, Olympic just can't get it going, but win the throw. Played wide on this occasion, back to Passfield. Chong. Into Miller-Carton. Good ball. Now comes back. That's a lovely ball looking for Vecchi. It will fall to Dawson, who was a strong tackle for Miller-Carton, and Mackenzie plays a lovely ball for Christopherson. If Chong can hold the run on the inside. Now back to Christopherson. Plays it high, but just can't control it. But great work on that occasion by Dillon. And Cook getting back in defence. Lovely strong kick on that occasion, only as far as lovely first touch. Comes back to where it came, and that'll be the first half here at O'Connor. Woden Weston take a 1-0 lead into the break thanks to Bar TV. Shaquille Chong with the opening goal. A lot of controversy around it. McGlashan with that charge down and was ruled to be play on, and Chong just lashed onto it and sent it into the bottom left-hand corner, keeping them alive at the moment. There's a lot of conversation going on between Olympic captain Emma Gow and the officials at the moment. Quite frustrated at what's happening at the moment. We'll be back here for the second half shortly.
It's a bit strange when there's no score time-wise.
Yeah.
They stuffed me up with the team sheet because they had their number 6 is in 11 and their number 7's in 4. Yeah, sure.
So I just switched it. So just switched the microphone. Yeah, the audio is pretty much now on board. Yeah. Yeah, I would say of all grounds, this one's definitely one of the more better ones.
Yeah, it's nice and sheltered.
But yeah, I don't think anything tops either McKellar Park or Riverside, so
Oh, really?
yeah. But apparently Riverside was like really bad last year.
Yeah, it was different. I think they did like a big redevelopment.
Yeah, which is good.
Just seeing this little dog on the other side of the oval. It's pretty funny.
Get that. Just gonna check what I have in the bag and I might just take it back to my car.
That's all right.
So it'll be like one less thing to carry.
But it actually came from, he was a kind of rescue, they got him from someone in Weston. And Mr. Hard from England. So he gets it, and he is the sweetest atmosphere you can imagine. There was nothing you can't get from this. And this, in fact, when Jake was up, he was like, sitting outside, we looked after the country. And Jake dominated the car seat centre, country, because there's plenty of we were thinking we were going to have to get a wheel or something. He really, they were frank with us to do it. They would do it. But, yeah, amazing. American, probably not. so was actually turned out looking after this guy. Quite good boy. Lovely. Little curly, curly back. Very lovely dog. Anyway, this poor woman and her dog were walking around near Lion Highway, and two luggers. And she finished up with major injuries on her legs. The dog was quite bad in the neck. Very good. The dog was running a bit behind. But she could have so much in the car.
Sweet dogs.
Might switch.
Back here for the second half between Woden Weston and Canberra Olympic. Woden Weston ahead, controversial circumstances. Shaquille Chong scoring the opener, but was a lot of concern about the lead-up play, in which looked like McGlashan got a hand to the ball, or at least an elbow, and knocked it into the path of Chong, but nevertheless, Woden Weston at the moment in a position to keep their slim final chances alive after Gungahlon's drawn last night with the Monero Panthers at the Riverside Stadium, one apiece. Monero managing to level the scores late in that one, and if you haven't seen the goal just yet, it's an absolute cracker. Let's get on to the Capital Football website. Of course, all the footage this season being filmed by Bar TV, and we thank them again for their continued coverage of the WNPL and the NPL here in Canberra, as well as other local sports. It's so important to make sure that these local sports are being filmed. The top level of Canberra football is right here on Bar TV. So just waiting to see as these signs come out. Do expect Canberra Olympic to try and chase this one. Do think that it might be a bit of a park the bus style half for Woden Weston, although they might push to try and kill the game off early and then see where they go from there. Of course, prior to going into the sheds at half time, McGow had a couple of chats to the officials, and seemed to be some constructive feedback given by both parties. So wait and see how it comes. It'll be Finch to kick us off in the second half as the shadows start to fall across the ground. It was a sunny 14 degrees. It's still sunny conditions here, but as the sun goes down here in Canberra in the winter, it does get nice and chilly in the shade. So all to play for here. Olympic, a little bit of pride in for Woden Weston. The Wanderers looking to keep their season 2019 alive. The FFA Cup finalists went down to Belconnen in the final, but they've had a good season by their standards. Of course, Belconnen so far out in front. Here we go, the second half via the boot of Finch. It's already a quick turnover. Christopherson looking for Zanotto. She'll play it in, looking for Chong, and dealt with by Pahina on that occasion. Decides to go short, looking for Cook, and I think Dawson and Dillon were on the same page there as the ball goes out. So a little bit slow as DeAndre brings it back in. Cook will be the first one there and just plays it out again. So a bit of much the same to start this second half as it was in the first. Mackenzie, that's a wonderful touch. Again, it's a bit static. Now looks to go. Send it into Chong. It's his time. And if you were to have a knock on Olympic, it's the fact that they allowed this sort of thing to happen. They just sit off in defence. And now McGlashan baits one. That's a strong challenge. Got the ball first. Now it falls again. Now Pahina will get there, opts not to pick it up and decides to go looking for Croker. Can't get there. Dealt with easy on that occasion by Zanotto. It's now in from Vandenbroek. Plays McGlashan and Mackenzie. A wide ball, wonderful ball looking for Zanotto. Has plays on the inside and dealt with on that occasion by Cook. So all the early play at the moment from the Wanderers. Kenzie goes and fetches the ball. It's not a fun task having to go into those bushes. It's a bit like playing football in your backyard sometimes. So chance here from Mackenzie. It's a wonderful one. Looking for McGlashan with the back heel. Calls that, took a deflection. Everyone's sort of laughing it off. Not given there by our match official. Now it's played wide, had a little bit of sauce on it. Comes wide again. Dillon can't control that one. That's a wonderful long ball from DeAndre, and that one will come off Christopherson. So a bit slow at the moment. The Wanderers knowing that they don't have to do too much from here except not concede to keep their season alive. As for Olympic, it's just been a little bit like this all season, unfortunately. Just lacked strike power at the right time as Miller Carden manages to find Christopherson out wide. Can't quite get a ball in. Cook finds Gow. Wonderful first touch and just a cheeky little chop there with the second. Allows Mackenzie a chance to get on the dead ball. So there's a few instructions. Mackenzie now plays a ball to the front. Dylan kicks set, and the deflection falls to Bahena. Bit lucky there. Could have very easily just sent it straight back into her own net. Carton back to Mackenzie. Just so much time, the youngster. And on that occasion, gives away a free kick. Ruled to have pushed into the side of Gow to get some space, and she's not happy with it, the youngster. But I've never seen an official change their mind. And we certainly don't have VAR technology here at O'Connor enclosed. So Dylan with it all in front of her. It's a wonderful ball in. And that one forces a good one to come out from Esposito, and she's gone down, and that was a heavy clash there with Gow. Definitely didn't enjoy that one. So it means that Lillian Gill will start warming up on the bench, number 36. I think Esposito will be okay. Perhaps just had the wind knocked out of her on this occasion. Still can't quite see what the injury is. She looks like she'll be okay to continue. Still a bit of confusion because no one's got the ball. So it'll be a drop ball from what I can see. Good bit of sportsmanship there. Although I sometimes wonder if that should have gone the other way, with the Wanderers kicking it to Olympic, but not to be. Now DeAndre. Chong can't quite find her with the return ball. It's a little bit too much pace on that one. Was trying to get wide the right back. Not a whole lot working for Dylan. Now Christopherson. Searching run now. McGlashan with that turn. A wonderful one. Chong. She's just going to be called offside here. Otherwise she would have had a double. Again, just had to hold that run just a touch. There was plenty of space in behind if she was patient, but just couldn't hold the run. Now Cook with it. So ball looking for Dylan, who started that run, and it's a good one. She just sends it high though, then contests it, sends it down, and nice and easy there for Esposito. Goes high. And that'll go out. Throw as Christopherson goes for it. Now Mackenzie looks to have moved into sort of a central defensive midfield role for Woden Weston. Quite happy to keep control of this lead. Gaspari. A bad ball looking for Finch, but Brown read it better now. Miller Carton, Christopherson, good challenge from Dillon. Called as a free kick in the end. Perhaps just got the contact first. Now waiting for the wall to be sent up. Mackenzie. Over it again, so creative. It's a wonderful ball in, looking for Chong. Comes back off the head. It's dealt with on that occasion by Olympic. I think as far as Brown, though, it will be coming back through Vandenbroek. Look for Chong. Dawson now. Miller Carton. Here's Chong again. Wouldn't be surprised if she had a shot. Wonderful defence on that occasion by Dawson. Chance on the counter-attack to get numbers forward, but it's cut off there by Christopherson. And Mackenzie just playing that sweeping role now. Goes with a wrong foot, finds McGlash, and it's not the first touch that she would have wanted, but she has time to control it. Then play it back to Mackenzie. All in front of her at the moment. That's another strong challenge from Gaspari, not letting her through. And now Gow. That one just a little bit too heavy-handed. Might just get a final warning now. Yep, one more. Next one will be yellow. So Mackenzie now. Just waiting for that wall to be set. Again, a lovely high ball. Can't find Chong. Dealt with by Cook. Brown. Plays Chong. Can't control it. Gow. This will be on if Finch gets there. It's a race now between Finch and Vandenbroek. Finch with the touch. Finch, oh, wonderful save on that occasion by Esposito. One-on-one. Judged it right and keeps Woden's season alive with that save. Also keeps them 1-0 ahead. Just held the nerves of steel. Now it's Woden Weston on the counter-attack. Can't quite keep it in, Christopherson, but what a wonderful save from Esposito. All the chance in the world there, Finch, to make it one apiece. They just worked that counter-attack so well by putting the numbers back and then just waiting for their opportunity, and they just couldn't make the most of it on that occasion. But all the credit to the keeper, Esposito, just held her nerve, didn't rush up like you see most keepers do, and managed a strong save. Now Zanotto on the other end, goes to a left, and oh, it's a goal! I thought for a minute there Pahina had managed to get the save, but it's just deflected off her gloves and into the bottom left-hand corner, and that's a cruel, cruel blow for Canberra Olympic. But Woden Weston now well and truly keeping this finals race alive. 2-0 ahead here at O'Connor enclosed. A wonderful goal there by Taylor Zanotto. Could really see it open up here as Christopherson has met in a strong bit of contact there. So now really looking to kill this game off. The Wanderers. What a crazy couple of minutes that was. Esposito with the incredible save at one end, and then down the other end just a little bit of luck, and boy, it's just a tale of two keepers almost in a way. McGlash, and that's a wonderful touch in the box. Can't keep control of it now. Gow. So it's a bit comfy now for Woden Weston. They'll breathe a little bit easier with that 2-goal margin. However, it is sometimes the case that a 2-goal margin can be the most dangerous one. But of course, if you do concede, there's always a second chance. Now Finch plays it here on this occasion, looking for Jones, but it's cut off on that occasion by Vandenbroek. Now back in, now Jones met on that occasion in a fantastic tackle by Whitfield. Now McKenzie looking for Whitfield again, only as far as Vandenbroek now. Plays it all the way back. Esposito just slows things down. Now to Brown. Good challenge that time from Gow. Then goes back inside. The captain trying to get something going for his side. Finch wasn't on the same page. Now Christopherson is deflected. So Dylan will have to go back and chase it. Probably wants her left and she gets it. Stays in. Now to McGlashan. Good play Chong, doesn't fall to her. Falls to Cook instead. Strong with Brown and Finch there. Good settle there, Chong. Collision there, she felt that one. Now Finch again, she's onside. This time Esposito will win the race. Only as far as Gaspari, that's a wonderful first touch. And then an even better second touch. This time looking for Croker out wide. Can she keep it in? She does. Right there, Vandenbroek. Good from the defence. She comes back for a second bite, wins the ball. That's wonderful there from Vandenbroek. Good defence from the Wanderers. Just have scrambled all afternoon. Goes short to McKenzie. Good person to have the ball. Took a bobble there. Esposito just managed to keep it in front of her. Now plays Brown. Just starting to tire the Olympic midfield. Not quite getting back as deep now. Dylan will want to get onto her left. She does. Christopherson met her in a solid challenge. I'm surprised that wasn't a foul. Now DeAndre, she'll send this one into the box. It's a long one. Chong gets the head to it. Stayed alive. No, it didn't. Called offside in the end. It's caused a bit of chaos. The ball's going into those bushes down that side of the ground, the northern end of the ground. So on this occasion, Dylan uses the right. Well, that's just confused me because she's been trying to get onto her left all afternoon and ended up using the right there. Now a good contest from Vandenbroek. Looks to play Zanotto, but the ball just eventually rolls out. Just slowly. Bit of the sting taken out of the game with that Zanotto goal. Good again from McKenzie. So it comes in again. Now it's played to Croker, looking for Vecchi. Can't find her now. They're all moving for her. And now it is Whitfield. Can't quite find The skipper and McGlashan. Now Zanotto. Takes a bobble, that one. Awkward one to deal with, and no chance for Croker. Now it's Zanotto. Could go searching for a double, but straight at that time at Pahina. Goes a long throw. Looking for Jones. Cut off by Christopherson. Gets around one. Comes back on the inside. Looking for Chong. Pahina getting through a mountain of work in this second half. Sends a high in the sky. Mackenzie put herself under pressure there, but a cool head. Plays it back to Vandenbroek. Just able to just control it. Plays it back inside for Brown. That's a lovely ball. And another lovely ball for Zanotto. Has McGlashan. She stays on side. Plays it back inside to Zanotto. Now working really well. On that occasion, that was Whitfield. Now Zanotto again. Can turn on the inside. Plays it to Christopherson. Now falls to DeAndre. Back to Brown. Now Miller Carton. Wonderful ball looking for Christopherson. Does she keep it in? She does. Cook's there. Now Dillon. Plays it with the right. That ball back inside wasn't the one they wanted. Chong takes a deflection, and that'll be a corner. No, a goal kick. So a couple of subs coming on here. Number 26, Vanessa Burdett, coming on for Ellen Brown. And then also in 37, Alana Bain coming on for Shaquille Chong. So a couple of changes there. Comes in, this time Gow. Has it back to Dillon. Wonderful going through midfield on this time from Dawson. Needs to control it. This will be Burdett with her first touch. Back to Mackenzie. Mackenzie just controls it. Back to Esposito. Now they've sucked the numbers up. Can they get that odd number up the field? They can't. It's not going to really worry the Wanderers too much. They've just got to win. And they're comfortable at the moment with a 2-0 lead. This is played on this occasion from McGlashan. Now Christopherson with the pace. Christopherson in on goal. And Christopherson sends it into the left bottom corner. And that'll do it. That'll kill this one off. A wonderful bit of play there out of the back from Woden Weston. A wonderful ball out in front of Christopherson. She had the pace. And she just put it straight into the bottom left-hand corner. And no fun for Pahina in this one. 3 goals to Woden Weston. They needed to win today to keep their finals hopes alive. And they're well and truly on their way here. A 3-goal lead. It's all a bit comfortable in this second half. Sub being made here for Canberra Olympic. Coming on in number 55, Renee Mastalombo. Coming on. So Christopherson adds her name to the score sheet. All getting a little bit comfortable for Woden Weston. Coming into a bit of form into that end of the season. Here's Finch, though. Finch manages to score, and suddenly, just when I had killed the game off, a bit of a shock goal for Olympic. Still plenty of time. Still plenty of time in this one. About 20 minutes to go. So Finch gets herself on the score sheet. 3-1. So it's been entertaining, if nothing else. Perhaps a couple of changes at the back make Woden Weston a little unsettled. There's another sub coming on. Georgina Woodward coming on. I believe it's Lily Dawson in midfield, so it wasn't for Lily Dawson. I think it was for Jones, number 8. So gets her first touch there, Woodward. So it's good there from Olympic. Suddenly got a little bit of life about them. Vandenbroek goes across, and Emma Gow with a nice touch. She goes a shot herself. Esposito will deal with that one quite easily. Now DeAndrade. Also playing across. So just repeating, it was Croker who came off for Woodward. So again, that strong play there. Here's Mackenzie. She's so good on the ball, of course. Just not a lot of movement for her. Ends up playing Miller Carton. Looking for Vandenbroek now with Whitfield. Just getting a little bit disconnected in midfield. Finch plays it down for Gaspari. Looking for Zanotto. It's going to be chased down though. Great work on that occasion by Passfield. Just get the feeling if Olympic can get another quick goal on the board here, perhaps Woden Weston just starts getting a little bit nervous. Finch plays it to Jones. This is better. Mackenzie's there. Now back to Finch. Mackenzie. On that occasion, Vandenbroek just can't keep it in. Mastalombo with the throw. Jones. Great work here. And this is the youngster Woodward coming on for her first minutes. That hits Gow. It was called play on. Everyone stopped. Thinking that might have been a handball. Zanotto against Mastalombo. Just starting to get the territory at the moment. Woodward can't control it. Zanotto. That was good pressure. Now Gow. Just going up a pace. Woodward probably blocked for a run there. Now this is going to be a good chase here. Bain got the fresh legs here. Puts the pressure on. That's what you want from your reserve striker. And here she comes again. Bain, that's lovely pressure. And they get the turnover. Just get the sense that Olympic feel like they're a chance of getting another. They've just got to sniff after that goal from Finch. It's a short ball in. Gaspari can't quite get there, but on this occasion it's taken by Dawson. Just look at it go. Mackenzie just quite strong there. I wonder which way this one's going. Caught against Mackenzie. Now Dylan. Chance to send it in. It's a high ball. McGlashan, the first one there. Also Dawson, now back to Master Lombo. Plays a high ball. Don't let that one bounce Esposito straight in the hands. It's played short here to Whitfield. Goes long. Looking for McGlashan. Dealt with on that occasion by Pahina. Now Woodward. Good challenge from Mackenzie. Wonderful ball. That time missed by Dylan Christopherson. Could be in. This could do it. She's got runners on the inside. Goes on the inside. Just lacking that last ball. Hits it straight at Pahina. Gee, she looks dangerous on that right side, Sophia Christopherson. This one played high. Not controlled. Finch is going to run. Esposito had it covered, but that seems to have been the play for Olympic in this second half. Play the ball's long looking for Finch, who has appeared tireless at times, just going through a mountain of sprint work. Now Whitfield, that's a wonderful ball. Just send it back to centre. Now McGlashan, a chance to kill it off. Doesn't opt to shoot. Master Lombo putting the pressure on. Now Bain just sat back on it a little bit and couldn't quite work it. Just taking her time here. Angelica Pahina. Only as far as Mackenzie. Wonderful first touch down to Christopherson. You can't underestimate how important she's going to be in their run to the finals. If they are to make the finals, they're going to need Mackenzie to be at her best. It's a wonderful ball, though, over the top to Finch, looking for Gow. Can't quite find it. Esposito in a hurry to get rid of it because she spotted Vandenbroek on the other side. She's tired though, but wonderful first touch. Just played it along the ground looking for Bain. Bain's going to put the pressure on. Woodward against Mackenzie. Manages to do all right. And then that's the class of Mackenzie. Look at her go. Find some space. She might have a shot if she wants. No, opposite of the team things. Plays McGlashan, who flashes one to the left. And calls a corner. It's almost a bit of confusion there. A couple of the Wanderers players weren't sure which way it was going. Now Mackenzie a chance to send it in. This one goes high. McGlashan can't get her hands to it. Bain gets on the end of it. A nice little wall in front. Stops the trajectory of that ball. It comes back in. Just unlucky on that occasion was Whitfield. It's 10 minutes to go now. Time against Olympic here. Oh, that's dangerous play there from Olympic, but they get the spare now after drawing Bain out. Now Gow got to go. Master Lombo plays Gow. Over the top looking for Finch. Whitfield will cover it. Just sends it forward. Lovely off the knee on that occasion. Now back to Whitfield. Looks wide. Christopherson plays it inside to Bain. Great work on that occasion by Dawson. But then McKenzie, just skill. That was a good battle in midfield. Woodward can't quite. Oh, that's a wonderful ball over the top to Gaspari. She's done that before. She does it again. Goes down. I don't know whether that was a foul. I think she's milked it for all it's worth, and we'll give Dylan a chance to challenge Esposito here. Tense moments here, under 10 minutes to go. They score here and there'll be some nervous wanderers. So Dylan, wonderful spot kick. Oh, just taken nicely there by Esposito. Judged it well. Now quick release to Christopherson. Wins herself a throw as well. There'll be a change coming here. With skipper McGow coming off. Looks like number 14, Chris Amans, is coming on. That's the case. So, full complement of subs used by Olympic. Actually thought that throw was going to go the Woden Western way. It wasn't to be. Good challenge there. I thought Christopherson would have got a foul. She will now, surely. Yeah. Eventually called. She had to earn it, though. Just bounces back up. She's been fantastic again for Woden Western, the Wanderers, here this afternoon. Taken by Burdette here. Not pushing too many numbers forward. Bain. As far as Dylan. Now Bain again. And what's going to be the call here? It's a foul against Dylan. On that occasion, I don't know why it wasn't play on. I'm a little bit confused as to what's happening here. Is Dylan going to... So it was called for Olympic. There was a bit of confusion. And there still is a little bit of confusion. I thought it was going to go Olympic's way, because otherwise it would have been allowed to play on as an advantage when Bain had that shot, but it seems that the players weren't sure, and I think that's why Dylan showed a little bit of dissent and was unhappy. She was dragged down in the play. How much time left? Probably about 5 minutes remaining. Goes long now. Wonderful there from Christopherson. Now just getting back in defence. McKenzie nearly dispossessed on that occasion by Gaspari. Back on the inside, DeAndre. Oh, it's a wonderful tackle. Does well to keep it, Cook. Comes back again. That's wonderful from Bain. One again, McKenzie, just absolutely tireless. Christopherson. Now Vandenbroek. And here goes McKenzie. Looks to keep it in. She does. That's fantastic work. Working down that touchline. She goes inside the box now. Got numbers. Looked inside, but that's dealt with on that occasion by Chris Amans. Won't be in any rush to pick this one up, Mackenzie. It was wonderful effort from the youngster. Started the run in midfield. Five minutes to go here. One goal will absolutely seal the deal here for Woden Weston. Keep their finals hopes alive. Comes in on this occasion. It's a wonderful one. It was a flying chance on that occasion from McGlashan. Just couldn't find any purchase on the way through. Now it's played quickly. It's nice on that occasion by Jones. Now Dillon. Here's Mans. Wonderful ball for Jones, who just can't control it. Goes straight through. A bit like Mo and Ali in the cricket last night. Here's Bain. Got Mackenzie on the inside. It's a high ball looking for Christopherson. Plays it back on the inside to Mackenzie. She'll work her way into it. Plays it back. Now to Vandenbroek. Wonderful first touch. And a second. Works into the box now. And then ends the corner. That's well done. Again in no rush. Up 3-1. Season well and truly alive in 2019 for the Wanderers. 2 big weeks coming up, and the lead up to the Capital Football Finals here in the National Premier League. It's a short ball in. It's not read well. It's cleared by Mans. Here's Finch again. On this occasion, managed to get around one. And then Vandenbroek with a nice little bit of defensive work, shoulder to shoulder there, and well, they've caught a corner here, and I have no idea why. Vandenbroek nowhere near that. Perhaps a bit of luck here for Olympic. Not much time left. Dying moments of this game. Could make it a real nervous few moments for Woden Weston. It's a short one from Finch. Plays Jones, back to Finch. Got to get it in. She does. And that one just beats everyone. And then just another chance gone missing for Olympic. Now they're just waiting. Dawson now out. Well read here by Christopherson, now on the left side. Beats Master Lombo in on the box. Oh, that should be a penalty. It's not coming. Play on. Master Lombo now Woodward. Plays back on the inside. Gaspari looking for that turn again, but Mackenzie right on it. Mans, that's just a silly one, getting the leg out. McGlashan, of course, so experienced and goes down, but go back a few minutes ago, I think Christopherson was definitely taken first before the ball. It's all a bit slow now, dying moments. I would say Woden Weston's home in this one. Mackenzie. Goes short. DeAndre plays it in. Looking for McGlashan. Holds to Dawson. Master Lombo. Vandenbroek again. Now Woodward. Plays Finch. But Mackenzie again, so tireless, is working back in defence. Shadows that one for Esposito. Takes the time here, sends it high. Can't be much time left. Here's Finch with Mackenzie. It's a good challenge. Oh, that's fantastic defensive work. Manages to get it to Burdett and save another chance. Full time here. Woden Western Wanderers 3, Canberra Olympic 1. They keep their season alive. The Wanderers, the slim finals chance, but a few results have so far gone their way and they could continue to do so. Chong opened the scoring this afternoon in controversial circumstances. McGlashan possibly handballing it prior to the ball being kicked by Chong, and then it was Taylor Zanotto and then Sophia Christopherson who got him out to a 3-0 lead. There was a little bit of interest then when Emma Finch scored to make it 3-1, but too strong in the end, Woden Western, and that's all we've got time for here. Bar TV bringing you all the action here in the WNPL. It's Woden Western Wanderers 3, Canberra Olympic 1.
Get out of the way. Thanks for that, mate.
Yeah, all right.